Hello everyone, welcome to this new tutorial channel. This is the complete course on ancient Indian history, and this channel helps you to crack exams like CDS, UPSC and state level exams. Before we start what is ancient Indian history, we have to know the importance of this because it tells us how, when and where people developed the earliest cultures in our country, and how they took to farming, spinning, weaving and metalworking. पहले तो हम स्टार्ट करेंगे प्री हिस्टोरिक पीरियड से, ये कब और कैसे. So the prehistoric period in the history of mankind start from 2.5 million years ago. We have no written records about it, but based on archaeological remains found, we divided this age into three ages. That is Paleolithic Old Stone Age, Mesolithic Middle Stone Age and Neolithic New Stone Age. अगर हमें कोई रिमेन्स मिलता है तो हमें कैसे पता चलेगा कि ये रिमेन्स कौन से पीरियड से बिलोंग करती है. सो वी यूज टू टेक्निक्स. One is radiocarbon dating, that is commonly used. Another is dendrochronology. So रेडियो डेटिंग्स क्या होता है? रेडियोकार्बन डेटिंग में वो होता है कि जो लिविंग ऑर्गेनिजम्स है वो C14, दैट इज़ रेडियो एक्टिव C14, वो ऑब्जर्व कर लेता है. तो अगर हमें कोई रिमेन्स मिलता है तो हम देखते हैं कि उसमें C14 कितने मात्रा तक है. उससे हमें पता चलता है कि ये कितने ईयर्स पहले मरे थे या कुछ. और दूसरा जो है डेंड्रोक्रोनोलॉजी, इट रेफर्स टू द नंबर ऑफ ट्री रिंग्स इन द वुड. हमें डेंड्रोक्रोनोलॉजी की मदद से हमें प्री हिस्टोरिक पीरियड के क्लाइमेट और एटमॉस्फेरिक कंडीशन के बारे में पता चलता है. Man has been living in India roughly from 5 lakh BC. He used tools of unpolished, undressed, rough stones, which have been found in South India and in the Sohan River Valley, which is in Pakistan, and in Kashmir also. The chips of stones been discovered in Kashmir are used for hunting, cutting and other purposes. In this period, man barely managed to gather his food and lived on hunting. He had no knowledge of cultivations. This phase generally continued till 8000 BC. Paleolithic tools, which could be as old as 1 lakh BC, have been found in the Chotnagpur Plateau. Such tools belonging to 25,000 to 10,000 BC have been found in Kurnool district in Andhra Pradesh. In association with them, bone implements and animal remains have also been discovered from in the Belan Valley in Mirzapur district in the Uttar Pradesh. So that goat, sheep and cattle were domesticated around 25,000 BC. Some of the people are living in hill or caves till modern times. The Old Stone Age or the Paleolithic cultures in India developed in the Ice Age. Stone implements are made of hard rock known as quartzite, and large pebbles are often found in the river terraces. Paleolithic cultures of India developed in the Ice Age before the Holocene period. As you can see, these are the pebbles which are used for hunting. The Old Stone or the Paleolithic age in India is divided into three phases according to the nature of the stone tools used by the people, or also according to the nature of changes in the climate. The first phase is called Early or Lower Paleolithic, the second is Medio Paleolithic and the third is Lower Paleolithic. The Early Old Stone Age or the Lower Paleolithic age covers the greater part of this ice age. Its characteristic features is the use of hand axes and clevers. The axes found in India are more or less similar to those of Western Asia, Europe, and Africa. Stone tools were used mainly for chopping. The earliest Stone Age sites are found in the valley of Soan River in Punjab, now in Pakistan. Lower Paleolithic tools have also been found in the Belan Valley in the Mirzapur district in Uttar Pradesh. The Belan sites contains caves and rock shelters which would have served as seasonal camps for human beings. Hand axes found deposited of the time of the second Himalayan glaciations. The Medio-Paleolithic industries are all based upon flakes. These flakes are found in different parts of India and show regional variations. The principal tools are varieties of scrapers made of flakes. आप यहाँ देख सकते हैं कि वो कैसे बनाते थे फ्लेक्स। वो एक हैमर स्टोन होता था, उसे कोर स्टोन से पीट कर वो यहाँ से फ्लेक्स निकालते थे। Then we also find a large number of bores and blade-like tools. And the Middle Stone Age sites in India are found in the Soan Valley, and we notice that crude pebble industries are deposited at the third Himalayan glaciations. The artifacts of this age are also found at several places like Narmada River and south of Tungabhadra River. The Upper Paleolithic phase were less humid. It coincided with the last phase of the Ice Age when climate becomes comparatively warm. In the world context, it is known as for the appearance of new modern man. In India, we notice the use of plates and boardings which have been found in Andhra, Karnataka, Maharashtra, Bhopal and Chotnagpur Plateau. Caves and rock shelters for use of human beings in the Upper Paleolithic phase have been found at Bhimtag, 40 km south of Bhopal. Hand axes and clevers, blades, scrapers and a few boardings have been found there. Paleolithic sites are found in practically all parts of country except the alluvial plains of the Indus and the Ganga. These are the boreans and scrapers, and these are the flakes. The Upper Paleolithic age came to an end with the end of Ice Age around 8000 BC, and the climate became warm and dry. That brought about changes in fauna and flora and made it possible for human beings to move to the new areas. Since then, there have not been any major changes in climatic conditions. From 8000 BC, an intermediate stage in the Stone Age culture is begun, which is called as Mesolithic age. It intervened as a transitional phase between the Paleolithic age and the Neolithic or the New Stone Age. In this case, India started about 8000 BC and continued up to the 4000 BC. The characteristic tools of this late Stone Age are microliths. The late Stone Age sites are found in good numbers in Chotnagpur, central India, and also the south of the river Krishna. So far, only a few finds of the late Stone Age have been dated scientifically. It is interesting to note that on the northern spots of the Vindhyas in the Belan Valley, all the three pages of the Paleolithic, followed by Mesolithic, and then by the Neolithic, have been found in sequence. The use of bow and arrow also began during this period, and we also find paintings and engravings that gives us idea about the social life and the economic activities of the human beings. Animal bones are found in the sites including dog, deer, boar, and ostrich. That means domestication and horticulture, primitive cultivation has been started. These are the microliths found from the India, and these are the bow and arrow system that found some places of India. Neolithic settlements in the Indian subcontinent are not older than 6000 BC, but some settlements found in South India and Eastern India are late as 1000 BC. The people of this age used tools and implements of polished stones. They particularly used stone axes, which have been found in large numbers throughout the greater part of our country. Based upon the types of axes used by the Neolithic settlers, we notice three important places of Neolithic settlements. One area is to be found in the North Valley of Kashmir at a place called Burzahom, at a distance of about 20 kilometers from Srinagar. The Neolithic people lived there on the plateau in the pits and probably had a hunting and fishing economy. They used not only polished stone weapons and also used weapons made of bone. The only other place which had yielded considerable bone implements in India is Chirand, which is 40 kilometers west of Patna and on the northern sides of Ganga. These bone implements are found in late Neolithic setup in the area about 100 centimeters rainfall. And the land available on account of joining together of four rivers Ganga, Son, Gandak, and Ghagra at this place. They possessed cattle, sheep, goats, and are acquainted with the art of producing grains. The people of Burjahom used coarse grey pottery. It is interesting that the Burjahom domestic dogs are buried with their masters. And the Thar area, which Neolithic stones have been recovered, is in the hills of Assam and in the Garo hills of Meghalaya and in Mirzapur and in the Allahabad district. Other places are Maski, Brahmagir, Halur, Kodekal, and Sanganakalu. The Narsipur, Takalkota in Karnataka and Payampalli in Tamil Nadu. Pikal and Utnur are important Neolithic sites in Andhra Pradesh. The Neolithic phase seems to have covered the period about 2500 BC to 1000 BC. The Pikal were cattle headers and they set up seasonal camps surrounded by cow pens made of posts and stakes. And then the entire camping ground was put on fire and cleared for camping in the next seasons. Since in the Neolithic phase several settlements came to be acquainted with the cultivation of cereals and the domestication of animals, so they needed pots for store their food grains and milk. They further needed pots for cooking and eating. Neolithic cells have also been found in Odisha hill areas, and it is likely that rice cultivations and small-scale settlements began in this part of the country quite early. The period between 9000 BC and 3000 BC saw a remarkable progress of technology in the Western Asia because the people developed the arts of cultivation, weaving, building houses, domestication of animals, etc. But the Neolithic age in Indian subcontinent began around the 6th millennium BC. Some of important crops including rice, wheat and barley came to be cultivated in this period and a few villages appeared in the part of this world. The people of the Stone Age suffered from one great limitations. since they had to depend entirely on the tools and weapons made of stone. They could not found settlements far away from the hilly areas. They could settle down only in the hilly river valleys. Further, even with great effort, they could not produce more than that what they needed and for their bare subsistence.